Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. I'm here with one of our Soul-to-Sisterhood sister goddesses, Kristen. Thank you so much for doing this video with me.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So we did your interview, what would you say, probably about 9 months ago?
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah. So thinking back to doing the interview, what was that process like for you?
I was in a really weird state of transition at that time, so it was a little nerve-wracking, but it felt really good to just get what I was thinking and going through out a little bit, and kind of, it was a huge release actually. Like a really big release of like my experiences at the time, and like things that were like really transitional, like transformative, and it was good to get it out.
Sometimes too, it feels really good just to have people listen.
Yeah.
And they're not, it's not like a therapy session or anything, but just to have somebody listen because they genuinely want to hear your story.
It was really validating.
Yeah.
And it helped me kind of dig deep and put roots down and just be able to stand on my own a little bit more than I had before, where I just felt really proud of myself, actually.
You should. And then what was it like having me read you your interview?
Oh, it was really empowering. I think you
Yeah.
just put the words out there, and they were so beautiful, the way you said it and how you gave my intention such beauty.
Aw,
So thank you.
honey. No, thank you. Thank you. That's my favorite part of this whole process. And so now here we are this many months later, and the things that you talked about the interview, you let me know that those things have shifted quite a bit. So
Yeah.
can you tell readers about that, people that are watching this video, about what this process has been like for you, this sort of personal transformation process?
Yeah, so when we did the interview, I was, like I said, going through a transition, and that was like the jumping off point to where I just wanted to like just stand in who I am and like just really embody me, and trying to dig my roots down and, you know, grow like a tree like, and just be able to shine and really just be me and empowered. And it was this great moment where I felt valued, and since that, it's just been one day at a time where I'm trying to like find the love and grow my heart, and, you know, approach situations with a lot more love and release all the fear. And, you know, it's just been one day at a time, but I feel like I've come a long way with that, and it feels really good.
So all of these changes, not to say that they were inspired by the process of being in the Soul-to-Sisterhood book, but it feels like they've happened not because of, but being in the book has been a part of that process.
Right. That's been like the most validating point, where I was like, I felt because I was included in this, and because, you know, I was involved with this with you, and like we've gone through all this, like I felt like that just gave me a sense of purpose in a different way, and it just put voice to the things I was feeling and what I went through. And it was, like I said, a really validating point, just because it gave me just something to hold on to. But yeah, it was definitely a part of it, and there's a lot of change and a lot of personal change and growth that's come because of it, or with it, not necessarily because of it, but yeah.
What would you say to other women out there who maybe hold back from sharing their story?
That you are powerful, and if you dig deep with your roots and stand in who you are, your story is universal, and you're not alone, and you are very powerful. We are powerful.
And that sharing your story can actually make you feel even more powerful.
Right. It kind of puts you in a position where you have a voice and you can say it, and this is who you are, and you should be proud to be who you are.
Would you say that sometimes maybe we as women, or humanity in its totality, men and women, it's not a gender thing, we prevent ourselves from telling our stories because of any good reason? We're afraid to be vulnerable, or we've convinced ourselves that maybe nobody wants to listen. And it's really actually the complete opposite of that, right? Is that when you do step into that space of vulnerability and start to share, finding someone who's capable of holding that material for you, really all of these beautiful things happen to heal those belief systems that you're not worthy, or that nobody's listening.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing your story is just part of being human.
That's right.
I feel like we should all do that.
cool. Thank you so much for being so courageous to be in the book and for being my friend and being so supportive of me throughout this whole process and for doing this video.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for including me. It's been really wonderful, and I'm happy to have you in my life.
Oh, ditto, ditto.
Thank
Namaste, everyone. You can find out more about Kristen. You can read her bio on the website, and then be sure when the book comes out to find this woman's magical medicinal story and connect it to your own. Have a great day.